What did you do?
What did you do?
What did you do?
What did you do? Chat made me watch this reviews. Today we are going to discuss Alien Earth Episode 7. Mind you, I have not watched episodes 1 through 6. I purposely said, no, I'm not going to do it. Jed told me, review it. It'll be fine. I said, no. I said, you're watching. You just tell me what's happening. So he did. I know what happened in episode 1. So I have some knowledge about this. But that's where it ends. I have no idea of the story going on. I have no idea of the relationships with the characters. I have no idea of the events that we see here. So I watched this morning, and I will say that this thing is one of the most dumb, poorly written, poorly acted, poorly directed things I've ever seen. What's with the crossfades? What's with the this and that? Their behavior? It's all terrible. So we're going to go through this semi-long form review style because it's an episode of television, so I have a certain format the way I handle this. Normally it would be stills and clips of that, but this is live. This is live. I got to drag it across. We're going to roll through it, bits and pieces. So it started with a very dumb opening sequence. And so what we got here, apparently, this young brown man, who I know has the soul and mind of a child because it's a synth. I know that. Apparently, he got some white dude face hugged. And he's freaking out. Okay? He's freaking out. And he tries to feed the man liquid through the face hugger. While you hear the face hugger and the dude making gurgling noises. Which is something I've never heard in the Alien franchise. I've never heard gurgling noises from the face hugger while it's impregnating this poor dumb son of a bitch. So then his buddy comes in there, and you have a moment which is essentially, I gotta come in. No, come in. It's essentially, it's almost like he catches him masturbating or some shit like that. Stop. No, do not run. Do not redeem. Do not redeem. He cannot redeem. So we have brown man invites black man in, and now mind you, both these adult gentlemen are pretending to be children. So they're doing children mannerisms. Oh, let me come in. You can't keep me out. I want to come in. It's very awkward behavior from grown men trying to pretend to be children because you know what? They're not good actors. They're terrible at it. I can barely understand what brown synth man is saying. I can't I don't know their names. I don't know their names. So we're going to go with Adam makes things up. So now he's surprised, and he tells them that I have to get him to the beach because the man from the ship talking in my head told me to, or he's going to kill my mom. And he wants the monster. Whatever. So they're going to carry him out. And I will note this now, for an island of a corpo, I don't know which corpo this is. So these people who are in control of this have the worst security ever. They talk about all the security. They just let people wander around. Now, of course, I know because we're going to find out that Timothy Olyphant's guy is letting them get away. But they're going to go, and this is supposed to be like two kids fighting. So it's terrible. Brown man, black man. I don't care. I'm not gonna. Their names are meaningless to me. So here comes Timothy. I didn't know this was Timothy Olyphant until he enters the room. Because apparently, there's a xenomorph. Apparently what happened is this evil goat that has an alien organism implanted in its head with an eye. Let me see if I can get a shot of the goat. Apparently, the evil goat caused one of the synths to get locked in the room with an alien bug, and then the bug ate him. And then they had to capture the bug, and meanwhile the xenomorph is just sitting there. There it is. There's the goat, the lamb. Sorry, the lamb. Excuse me, the lamb with the alien eye in it. and it's an intelligent evil life form. And here comes apparently this is apparently the person who runs the island, this boy genius who has zero morals whatsoever. And Timothy Oliphant talks with a voice like this, really high. It's very gay. And it's very shame because Timothy Oliphant is a good actor and he can do very impressive macho men. But here he's just kind of talking like this. Oh, okay, the whole time. And they kind of decide to lie to the synth children about the death of this guy who got shat on by the bug, killed by the goat. Sorry, the lamb. And the whole time, let's see if we get back. The whole time, the xenomorph is just chilling in its cage, watching them making noises. I don't know where I can get a look at it. Anyway, so what's going to happen is they watch the video of the goat doing it, and ooh, there's a thumbnail right there. There's my thumbnail. Boom. Hang on. There's my thumbnail. I gotta remember this. What is this? 8 minutes, 22 seconds. There's my thumbnail. Boom. Thank you. So Boy Genius says he's more interested in the alien eye than the xenomorph. I thought this was a show about xenomorphs, aliens. It's like it takes a second fiddle to everything else. Let's see what happens next here. All right, so here comes, I know her name is Wendy, and she is a horrible actress who says the dumbest things. No, you can't do that. Why? What did you, at the end of it, what did you do? What did you do? I mean, she's terrible. She has zero ability to emote. That haircut, oh my God. And it's just the way they behave. So right here, they bring in, she's all afraid of what's going on here. And what happens is they try to bully her into going along with him. She says, no, I'm not going to listen. And when they try to threaten her to not go tell the other children, she looks at the xenomorph. She can speak xenomorph. What? This is ridiculous. She speaks xenomorph. Xenomorphs don't speak. They communicate through pheromones from a queen. There's no gurgling noises to communicate with a xenomorph. It's pheromone communication. Things we can't hear, not gurgling noise. So she communicates with the xenomorph, who will do her bidding, apparently. And they let her go. And then they say, oh, we can't let her tell the children. But then they proceed not to give a fuck and let her tell the other children, along with her brother, who apparently is not a synth. So she goes and tells her brother and this and that. And they have this very weird relationship where she could tell him what to do. I mean, and also brother played by Communist Manifesto guy from Andor. Communist Manifesto man from Andor season 1. So that's what I call him, Communist Manifesto from Andor. And he's just going to be whipped by her. He's like, we have to leave. We've disabled your tracking chips so they can't get you. It's terrible. And then they go to see 2 more of the children. Crazy Ginger synth talks to her doll, doesn't know if she's real or not. And this one is the good girl synth who wants to obey for everybody. And it's ridiculous. It's back and forth. You have to be a good girl. I don't want to be a good girl. We're going to leave. I'm going to tell. No, you better not tell. You better promise not to tell. That's essentially their conversation. And this one's like, I'm going to leave because I'm crazy ginger synth that talks to her doll. All right, so let's see what happens next. All right, so then what happens is Wendy, she unlocks the cage of the xenomorph, and the xenomorph will proceed to kill everybody in the lab while Communist Manifesto from Andor watches helplessly. What did you do? What did you do? So here's the thing. He's going to be later upset. She'll willingly kill everybody in that lab. But at the end of the episode, she's going to get angry that he tases crazy ginger synth who talks to dolls. What did you do? So I assume now this is the wife of the man who got face hugged. And she's their surrogate mother. That's all I know. Here comes Boy Genius, who I forget what they talked about here, honestly. So we move on. So now we got Brown Boy Man and Black Boy Man. Since they're gonna try to get Face Hug guy out. And mind you, he's only been face hugged for maybe 30 minutes. He's only been face hugged, I guess, for 30 minutes. It's my guess. And they're going to try and get out. They've managed to dodge all security. And Timothy Oliphant's he's going to tell them to take the elevator. It'll be faster. So they're going to be out in the wilderness. And then when they're out there, okay, so then you got Wendy, you got crazy Ginger Synth and Communist Manifesto from Andor come upon the graves of their original bodies, and they start to have an existential crisis for a minute. But then no, we're here. It's and with a bunch of crossfades too, with a bunch of retarded crossfades, like right here. I'll play it for 2 seconds. Let's see if I get away with it. Like right here, watch these crossfades right here. Oh, our zipped up body. What is this? What is this? This is dumb. This is not how you direct or edit television. And she's terrible. She's terrible. So then I think we're back to they're dragging face hugged white dude through the forest, and they turn their back on him for a second while a patrol comes by, and then he just is gone. So he was prone, being face hugged for maybe 30, maybe 40 minutes now. And suddenly the gestation process is over. It's done. And the face hugger fell off, and he just got up and wandered away. And then came back and, oh, what's going on, guys? After they found the dead face hugger and this and that. And he's like, oh, I don't remember this. So they try to convince him, your wife is waiting at the beach. Let's go. And they're going to, while they're on the way to the beach, let me see if I could skip to that part. Yeah, well, they're on the way to the beach. He's going to say, okay, guys, I'm Mr. Nice Bearded White Man who's just been face hugged. And you're children. And I can tell that you're lying because children haven't learned to lie properly yet. So you're lying to me. So come on, boys. We're going to go back. Everything's okay if you tell the truth. So let's hold hands and walk back together. Let's walk back to the place together. This is really gay in a little PDF file. All right? So as they do it, the gestation period just ended. And we've already got, let's see if we can land on it. Where is it? We want the money shot. Let's get the money shot. Here it comes. Let's play it real quick. Here comes the money shot. Xenomorph! Woo! Chest burster! Yeah, remember chest bursters? So chest burster, larval form, is going to get out. It's going to scurry away. And these guys, and he's freaking out. You told me it wouldn't be hurt. I only helped you because he wouldn't be hurt. And this is also wrong. Incubation, once you've been implanted with a xenomorph embryo, takes a long time. Takes a while. Doesn't take minutes. So the larval chest burster xenomorph scurries away, and you think it's going to be gone. Normally, those things go find a very small place to evolve, to grow, and within hours, you'll have a full-grown xenomorph. But that's not going to be the case. It's going to get captured almost instantly while just scurrying along on the road. All right, so I Want to Be a Good Girl synth goes and cries to the mother's surrogate mother and makes no sense at all because I don't know what's going on. Then suddenly, they found a raft. They built a raft to put his body on to take it to the beach. They had time to build a raft. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing. It's like a serious raft. It's a serious raft. Look at that. That is a serious raft. You're telling me these two moronic children in men's bodies built this? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. No. And then they're going to get caught by another corporation team who wanted the guy in the body. They've got a stasis pod which, you know, they should have gotten there in plenty of time. Even if the face hugger fell off. Should have gotten there, but the story has to happen because they have to capture the larval chest burster so that it can be traded later. So now they're going to take them there. No, there's a shot of the evil eye goat because now Boy Genius in charge wants to have a conversation with it. Says, you must be intelligent. So if you know pi, tell me the numbers that follow 3.14. So the goat's stamping it out, and then it kind of ends the conversation by taking a giant shit to represent 1. And then they decided to take the eye and implant it in a grunt so that they could talk to it. What happened to the xenomorph that escaped? Oh, they mentioned that it scurried through a hole in the vents and got away. This is ridiculous. Their whole point is xenomorphs, and they have no security to keep it. It just got away. Oh, you know where it went? It went out to help the Wendy and this lot kill all these people, because what happens is Wendy talks to it again, talks xenomorph, and tells it to kill them for her. Mind you, these synths are apparently superhuman, but you need a xenomorph to kill them. An ugly xenomorph, too. This is a terrible-looking xenomorph. Just terrible. And then she's going to pet it and talk to it some more and tell it to hide and wait and follow. Hide and follow. And she's okay with all that murder. And then Communist Manifesto from Andor is going to take them to a boat. First, these guys are all going to get busted. The guys who wanted to get the xenomorph, they're going to get busted by Timothy Olyphant, who's going to say, finders keepers, because I found the xenomorph. Now we have another xenomorph to replace the one that got away. So stand down. We win. Yay. So disappointing. So then they go to this boat where apparently Communist Manifesto from Andor's crew are waiting for him, and they're very unhappy that he brought them there. So things get violent, and Ginger Synth, who talks to dolls, says, the doll tells you to fuck off. And then they take her doll and throw it in the water, and she rips a dude's chin off and starts to destroy everybody. So apparently they could have easily done this, didn't need the xenomorph. So she gets shot, but then Andor from Communist Manifesto from Andor shoots her with the taser option, the rifle, and she apparently starts to die. And so the xenomorph stays hidden. And what's her name starts going, what did you do? What did you do? You're fine murdering tons of people, but the other one just gets tased. She's not dead. She's tased. What did you do? This is so dumb. Poorly acted, poorly written. None of it makes sense. It's like the xenomorphs are a fucking afterthought. It's just terrible. This stuff. And that's the end of the episode. 44 minutes. What a fucking joke. This show is terrible. And I want all these people to just die in the show. Children in adult bodies. That's it. This was horrible. Poorly written. The acting is just, they're all pausing when they talk. Timothy Olyphant is mailing it in with his weird voice, and it's all just bad. And they care more about a goat with an alien eye. Sorry, lamb with an alien eye. I keep saying goat. I don't know why. Lamb with an alien eye. Than the goddamn point of the movie, xenomorphs. And she communicates with a xenomorph. What is this? Talking, clicking noises to a xenomorph. What is this? That's it. Chat made me watch his reviews. Alien Earth Episode 7. You're welcome. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take Take it easy.